just another case of separate realities, isn't it? Because I've had a, I love that. I love that, Derek. That was amazing. I've had a I've really connected with it because a few months ago, I've always considered myself driven and motivated. And if I've got a target that I want, then I'll go and get it. If I've got something I want, I'll go and get it. If I do this, I'll go and get it. And there's lots of things I don't want, and I don't go and get them. And I come home and I relax and I recover and I wake up and I go and get what I want. And I go and get what I want. And I go and get what I want. I come home, I relax, I go out, I get what I want. I come home, I relax, I go out, I get what I want. And there's a bit of a pattern there. But to me, recovery and relaxing, and it helps to go and get what I want. And what I want is, progression for my family and a better future for my daughter. And I want my wife to have all the bells and whistles and flourishes. And the conversation that me and my wife had a few months ago was, I've been negligent for 7 years and lazy, and I don't help in the house. And when I come home, I'm tired and I'm grumpy. And I was like, "What? Tired and grumpy? I'm relaxing and recovering. How could you see that as tired and grumpy?" And she's like, "You're short-tempered and you're lazy, and you say, oh, I want to help with the housework, and then you don't help with the housework." And it's such a, it was absolutely mind-blowing to see myself as driven and motivated, and for her to see me as lazy and unmotivated and negligent. Negligent was the word she used. It was a hard hitting word. And I was stunned. Like the word seems to be stunned when you hear something like that. If you need to lie down, you're stunned by it. I wasn't hurt. It was only afterwards when I started to think about it, I sort of got hurt by it. And I thought, oh wow, I've been negligent. And I wasn't hurt and angry at her for saying that. I was hurt because I thought, wow, yeah, I've given you a negligent energy for whatever reason. If that was if that was her interpretation of it. But it came from a place for her from love, and she wasn't telling me to say, right, well, I've had enough. You're negligent. You're old. Beep. And see you later. It was I love you and I need more, and this is where we're at. And for her to say the words that she said sort of opened my eyes to, yeah, I'm motivated and driven. I'm like hardcore driven, obsessive outside of the house. I come home and I switch off. Of course she sees lazy and negligent and whatever, even if that comes from me, a place of, no, well, this is aiming at long-term goals and this is what I need to achieve those long-term goals. So yeah, really good conversation, honest conversation. It was brutal and brilliant to have at the same time. And it has allowed me to, I still relax and recover, but instead of scurrying off to my bedroom in my corner with my computer or my sitting in the corner with my mobile phone and scrolling through nothing, I relax by lounging on the sofa while my daughter plays with Lego, and sometimes I watch her and sometimes I get involved and it's more involved, but still, I'm not exercising or lifting heavy weights. I'm recovering and relaxing, and actually I recover and relax far better and far quicker through doing these activities. So yeah, really interesting to hear that other people have. It's coming off a Zoom call to turn around and she says, yeah, you're all fake in front of them, and you go, no, that's me. How do you not see that that's me? Yeah, really good.
And do you know what opened up for me, Mama Dear? When, like I said, when the person said about heartfelt, I went to answer it so quickly with a yes. The yes was lined up, it was on the tip of my tongue. And I thought, let me be honest. And I thought, hold on, now let me And see how I could see how I sort of shifted and changed to where I am now. What I see as that doesn't look like anything that I've offered, if that makes sense. I could go back to like 2.5 years ago where I said, oh, do you know I'm truly, and you know this, and you know that, and you know we forget everything. And to me, that doesn't feel like what the question I was asked. So then I had to pause and then answer no, and then start laughing like, why did I answer that? Why did I even answer? Then afterwards, the cog started turning and breaking it down as to what. I think, yeah, it's there. And then when I saw it, like what Dazzle said, it was a separate reality nature of it. That how can it just stunned me, and it's the same word, it just stunned me to think all this time I've known about separate realities, I talk about it, I think it, and I'm not even seeing it interact in my face, and I'm calling it something else. I'm calling it that one, yeah, no, she's a bit, yeah. That's not, those don't apply to the rules, but just seeing it like that, and it hit me, you know, like what an idiot, like it's it's everywhere, something that I see and assume is that way straight away. And with that, I automatically assign her reality to her. And I know where she's coming from, so I know how to address it and I know how to open that door. If I'm not even coming from the right space or the right angle, I'm only opening wrong doors, and that's just making it even worse. And I sort of see that now. So play. But when you're not seeing it, all those doors are legitimate. All those, and the motivation to open them is, yeah, we're gonna get there. This is a way to get in there. And you open the door and it's a firestorm. And you're like, what's wrong? Okay, she's even further up the road than I thought. I'm gonna have to do like the big red door. And that is just making it worse, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it's just how that's showing up for me now. I'm just seeing how I feel it. And I do feel like a bit of an idiot.
That's a really good sign though, right?
Yeah, because it's wrapped in that comfort of, yeah, learning with you.
Yeah.
To learn.
And like Bill Pettit often says, I can lose my wallet and my humility, but I know that I'll always find my humility again. Like these are the things that make us humble and realize, oh, I need to look fresh again. Oh, I need to look again. So yeah, I love that.